Hey there, how are you? I hope you're having an amazing day because I know that I am. I want to take a few minutes and talk about how you can have more time, how you can add more time to your life when you're an expert, when you're an entrepreneur, when you have an expertise that you can leverage by creating a course. And I know, many experts just like you have a real hard time making time. They're like, I don't have time, Catherine. Like, seriously, I am maxed out with time. Please don't tell me I have to create one more thing. If you watch today's video, I'm gonna help you with that. My name is Catherine Storing, and I am the founder of Writing Made Simple, when we turn your words into books. And the reason why I love talking about this is because I myself don't have all the time in the world, and creating a course really helped me have more time. So what does it mean when I say you'll have more time? Well, as an expert, more than likely you are known by something. Like, people look to you for a specific tool or a specific skill that you have. For me, for example, I have friends and colleagues and customers that come to me for different reasons. Most of them come to me because they have something that they want to put to paper and they have a hard time doing it, or they don't have the resources or the time, and they want someone to do it for them. After that, most of the time, what people want is someone to help them turn that book into something that will make them money time and time again. And that's something that I enjoy. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I enjoy doing that. So you actually cannot afford not to take the time to create a course, because then you're actually leaving time on the table, if that makes sense, right? It's kind of like a tongue twister, but think about that. If you're always running, if you're always teaching the same thing over and over again, and you find yourself repeating yourself and wanting to spend time with family, you want to learn something, you want to travel, you want to create another program or another business, the best and the fastest way to do that is by creating a course. And a course, sometimes I know a lot of people get really overwhelmed by the idea of, I have to create a course, and they think it has to have all these bells and whistles and it have to be very complicated. It doesn't have to be. A course can be so many different things. It can be that you throw a whole bunch of videos together and describing your process. That can be a course. It can be something that you taught on a webinar, okay, and you clean it up. That can be a course. A course is simply an organized version of what you teach other people already. Another tip that I want to give you that I think is very important, and again, I'm gonna going over quickly this because I actually recorded all of this. It's in my book, of course, Teacher Easy, but it's also inside my Teacher Easy audio version of this book, because I really wanted to take my time explaining even deeper than in the book. So I'll tell you after this video where you can get a copy of the audiobook. But once you have that process, and again, it can be different things. It can be a video, it can be audio, it can be if you did a live event and you have the recording, well, you can turn that recording into a course. A course can be anything, literally anything that any way that you want to teach somebody, and you organize and clean it up, that can be a course. And if you don't know how to do that, grab a copy of the audiobook or the printed book, and it goes through the entire process. Once you have that, I'm telling you, you're gonna feel so much better, because whenever someone asks you to teach them to do something and you're busy or you are maxed out with clients, you can actually direct them to your course. It happens to me time and time again. Whenever I find myself having to explain something more than twice, more than 3 times to a customer, to a client, I turn that into a video, I put it in a course, and then I say, hey, we're working on this. While you're getting the work done, go watch this, and then we'll talk about it in our next session. It has completely changed my life, because I don't have to teach the same stuff over and over again. I don't know about you, but I hate repeating myself, and I hate having to teach the same thing over and over again when I can be helping the person with something else that doesn't have to be repeated. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I wanted to get this done, and I did not want to take too much time, because now I have family time. and I wanted to get that out for you. Thanks so much for watching. In the comments, I'm gonna put the link to the audiobook. It's also in my bio. If you want to pick that up, if you want to pick up a copy of the book, you'll be able to do that as well. Let me know in the comments, what are you struggling with when it comes to a course? Are you overwhelmed by the steps? Are you overwhelmed by the technology? Do you not know where to begin? Let me know, and I will do my very best to answer your questions in another video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember that I love you, that I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna see you super duper soon. Bye.